Welcome to the show. This episode is going to be about being a buyer when you have a 1099 income. All right, let's dive into the show. Oh, we got a guest here. We got Charlie coming in.
Hi, Charlie.
What's up? I don't know if you see my golden retriever here. There he is.
Live and unedited.
So if you guys are watching on YouTube, any social platforms you can see us, give us a subscribe or like or share. You never know what or who this could impact and help out. So Travis, let's go ahead and dive in about this, because this is something that we all have a friend that could be a 1099, on a 1099 income, which is a contractor. Okay, so if you don't know what a 1099 is, it is someone out there that could be a contractor. You could be, a bartender. You could be, a carpenter. Anything like that.
A real estate agent.
Real estate agent like us. We are 1099 income. So let's dive into the process of buying that. And a lot of those out there, they really don't think they can buy one. Mm-hmm. What are some ways? Because we've had, this is actually specifically somebody out there. One of our followers and subscribers said, touch on this topic. Yeah. Right. So,
and it's not even not being able to buy, but the process of a 1099 employee is different on the qualification requirements than a W-2.
To get a loan.
To get a loan to be approved to buy a home. And the hardest part we find with employees that are 1099 specifically is when you're 1099, there's goods and bads to it. Your taxes don't get taken out automatically whenever you get a paycheck. 1099, we have to calculate the taxes and pay that to the good old government, to Uncle Sam. But whenever you're 1099, one of the biggest things people want to do is they want to write as much off as possible. Yeah. I do the same thing because it saves us money on taxes. But what a lot of people don't know, the downfall of that, whenever you're trying to buy a home, it does not matter what's on your 1099. So let's say you make $100,000 on your 1099. But then you go and write off $20,000 worth of business expenses. Now your qualifying income is only $80,000. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people don't know that. Whenever you go to qualify for a home, that lender, whoever you go with, they're only going to be able to use $80,000 of income rather than the $100,000 that is on your 1099.
Which affects directly your buying power.
It affects your buying power. And it affects your qualification, because a W-2 employee, whatever they send to the lender as a W-2 on their tax return, that's their income, because taxes they're already taken out. So a lot of people don't know now. Like, I've already bought my home. I'm not planning on buying a new home for a couple of years. Mm-hmm. So right now I'm trying to write off as much as possible. Yeah. So I owe the IRS
so you want
less money.
It's in qualifications, they need 2 years, right?
2 years.
2 years.
As
So
1099.
What he was just saying is that right now he's not, has a future to buy a home in the next 2 years. But once he feels like that's
going to... 3.
Yeah. Well, I'll pray for you on that. But, you want to make sure you have 2 years of 1099 income for you specifically to show your mortgage people that, or your mortgage brokers that are helping you out trying to get your qualification for a loan. It's important for you not to write off literally everything. So it kind of sucks in the end, but in the beginning, but it's going to help you overall later on. And it's really hard. It's even hard to put away money for your taxes every year.
Absolutely. I mean, any 1099 employee will tell you that.
You got in trouble a little bit, right? When you got started.
I have no problem putting it out there. I was a complete idiot in my 20s when it came to paying taxes, and it really hurt me, really affected me. I got up to where I had almost $200,000 in debt to the IRS because nobody taught me this. Nobody taught me I needed to take out money out of each paycheck that I got to pay the IRS. So I racked up a ton of debt, and it really affected me whenever I bought my first home. Now, by the grace of God.
Even a car, right?
Even a car, yeah. But by the grace of God and hard work, I've been able to pay that money back and get the IRS from knocking on my door. But I'm smart about it now. So the reason we're going to talk about it is about planning. So whether you physically know us or not and use us with your real estate ventures, we want you to have the information that you can take to your realtor, your lender, and you can plan for the future. So whenever I plan on buying my next house, 2 years prior to that, I will take the hit and I will write less off. That way my income is higher and I'm able to afford the home that I want.
Yeah.
But right now, I'm not planning on buying a home, so I can write off whatever I want because I really don't care how much income I show on my tax return.
So that's the thing here, is making yourself. So what we said just right. We want you to take this raw knowledge and apply it to your realtor and your mortgage broker or whoever it is that's helping you build that roadmap. Right. So he said a plan. That what is that plan? It's a road. It's a road to get to that house or that goal or that financial situation of buying a home in the future. It might be some debt that you need to pay off too. It might need to be you need to show more money in a certain amount of time. Maybe you have a year or year and 3 months, and they're going to tell you don't write off this much specifically. They can really pinpoint what you need to do in that roadmap, and it's really just making a plan. And sometimes adulting is hard, right?
Not sometimes. Adulting is hard.
So it's hard to like, okay, let me be an adult today and have that weird conversation with Joe Blow, mortgage guy, to make my roadmap. But if you're watching this and you would like some help from a realtor, Travis and I can help, and we can also get you in place with the right mortgage broker out there to help you make that roadmap. Now, we can help you a little bit, but when it comes down to that, we're not certified. We don't have any of that. We are not legally. We can't.
We're not licensed lenders. So
we're not
going to
licensed.
talk to you like a licensed lender.
That's the word I was going for. License.
That's for you, bro.
I was gonna start saying certificates.
This is where we help each other.
Yeah.
But whether you're 1099 or W-2, I get a lot of people that they feel like they don't want to waste our time. They don't want to waste realtors' time or lenders' time with talking too early. So I'll get buyers that come to me like, oh, I'm not looking to buy for another 6 months to a year. Great. That's the perfect time to start having that conversation, because it's always better to plan ahead rather than scurry and try to figure things out whenever you are ready to buy. So we get a lot of people that are 1099. This is 1099 specifically. They come to us, they say, Trav or Turner, hey, I'm ready to buy a house in 90 days. Well, unfortunately, the way you did your taxes last year or last month, because a lot of people just filed their taxes due September 15th, I have to tell them, hey, you have to wait another year or you're going to get much less of a home because of the way you filed your taxes. So no matter whether you're 6 months looking down the road, a year and a half, if you're 1099, the best advice I can give somebody is have that conversation with your realtor, with your lender. You're not locked in. People think once you talk to a lender, it's like, oh no, it's so scary, I'm talking to a lender.
Oh yeah.
They're there to help you as well, because if you don't qualify, you can't buy a home.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, there's a certain point where in real estate world, and realtors will say this, and there's stories that we talk about amongst ourselves, is sometimes, you feel like your time was wasted, but in a situation like this is our job, right? This is what we do, and it is like 6 months, 2 years, like that's a perfect time for you to start making your roadmap for your 1099. If you're in a good position, you might not know, you might be in a good position, you can buy in a couple months. You don't know until you have that conversation. So get that out of your head, throw it in trash, right? And just move on with life and find someone out there you'd like to work with. We would love to work with you.
Love to. And take a home buying like a vacation. Everybody, well, not everybody, because my wife hates it. When I get ready to go, when I go on vacation, she's like, hey, is everything planned? When are we leaving? Now it's planned. I don't think way ahead of time. But a lot of people that plan vacations, they plan way ahead of time.
Yeah.
People don't think of buying a house like that to where they need to plan way ahead, but they also don't think about the qualification factors, especially when you're a contractor or 1099. You're on 1099 income solely.
Yeah.
Very different when you're W-2.
So in conclusion, what is the biggest thing for people that are 1099s? If you're a contractor, bartender, you're out there, you're a realtor. Obviously, you should know this already, but That's basically what we are.
It's okay if you don't, because I didn't.
Yeah, well, I didn't either. I had to probably ask him. But yeah, so in conclusion, what is the best thing for 1099 income people to, if they want to purchase a house? What should they do? What is the number one? Let's do some bullet points here real quick.
Yeah, number one thing is get your tax returns and your financial documents. Get it over to a lender and let them review it. Again, you're not tied in. Obviously, they hope that you'll use them in the end, but a lot of people don't know it. Realtors and lenders, we truly just like to help people. We got into this business as a service business industry. We like to help. So biggest bullet point I can tell a 1099 employee is open your financial situation to a lender, let them look at it, and let them set and help devise that roadmap for when you are ready to buy.
Make that plan. So just get it going, start the conversation, and don't wait, because when you wait, you can lose out on a lot of things.
That's right.
Buying a home and money, right?
Yeah. You may write too much off whenever it could screw you in the end.
That's right. You think we got the point to him on this show?
I think so.
Let
us know if we didn't, because we want to keep these short and sweet. Yeah. We want to keep your attention span, but we also want to put the information out there. So if you want us to dive deeper in something, or you want us to have a conversation directly with you, just drop a comment below and we will get back to you.
Can you say it again?
Oh man, Siri's over there talking to me.
Siri popped in. She thinks it's important too.
Before she starts talking more, let's go ahead and hop off here. I appreciate you guys. If you're watching this, you love it, please hit subscribe buttons, like and share. And when you think about real estate, think about real estate leadership.